After confirming its reversal, Telcoin have been consolidating for almost 10 days in preparation for a very strong run that's about to come soon. Watch till the end for full details. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is King, your host, and as always, today's video is for educational purposes only and is not meant to be a financial advice. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. And if it's your first time in the channel and you happen to enjoy and benefit from my analysis, then please make sure to subscribe and hit the like button. Also share the video if you think it's worth sharing. Now let's go and look at the charts. First of all, let's start with the weekly chart and take a look at the most recent price action move that has confirmed the reversal. In my last Telcoin video, I've explained that the price was left with one last support level that was supposed to hold it, because the 1 cent level here did not hold and all the Fibonacci levels as well did not hold the price. So the last support level that we had was standing at this point here. And I explained my theory of how this level is important because at the same time last year the buyers have stepped in at this point and pushed the price from around 0.004 all the way to 6.5 cents. And after a year-long correction, the buyers are likely to step in at the same level where the price was pushed the last year. And luckily that's what happened in here. I'll leave a link for you here at the top to go and view the full previous analysis. The important question now is what's Telcoin's position currently and where do we stand? Now we do have a couple of factors that have confirmed the reversal for us. First of all, it's the confirmation of this engulfing weekly candle that happened at this point. This engulfing weekly candle has showed us some strong buying power and it was followed by another week of bullish momentum as well. And this usually is a very good setup for reversal. Now I know that some people might argue that why don't we get something like what we had at this point here, where we had a bullish engulfing candle and we had some upside movement, but then we still fell down from there. Now that's a valid point, but at this point in time we have a difference between this bullish engulfing candle and what happened back then in July of last year. Because if we take a look at the weekly oscillator here, we'll see that as soon as this bullish engulfing candle happened, it was in line with the weekly oscillator changing momentum, because the price here was exhausted and it was falling down until it got to the oversold level. But the formation of this bullish engulfing candle has shifted the momentum at the oversold level from red to green. And the confluence between these two factors is very important because it has given us more confidence that the price is going to give a reversal at this point. As soon as the price was followed by another week of bullish momentum, this was 100% confirmed. So to summarize this in few words, we have three important factors that have confirmed the reversal of Telcoin. The price has bounced from a key support level along with forming a bullish engulfing candle on the weekly chart, and this was also in line with the weekly oscillator turning from bearish to bullish. And with this now we can consider that the reversal is confirmed. But the important question is, where do we stand as of this point? So let's go now to the daily chart and take a look at what's happening in there. By taking a look at the daily chart, we can see after the initial run where the price bounced from the support level, the prices now have been taking a break and consolidating around these levels for about 10 days now. Now this consolidation here is not a coincidence and is not happening by chance, because it happens to be near a very strong resistance level that the price has to break first before continuing up further. This resistance level stands here at the 1 cent area. If you take a closer look, you'll see that this area was retested so many times. So it was retested as resistance earlier before last year's breakout. It was retested as support here and here, at this point, and then after the price broke below this level, it was retested once, and the second time was just a few days ago. Now, to be honest with you, I was not expecting the price to break this level on the first place, because this was the strongest support level we had before the price broke below it. But because the price broke down and bounced from the next support level, so now this is a very strong and stubborn resistance. Now the good thing is that we are consolidating near this level. And in consolidation, I mean that we are moving in a more sideways movement like. And as long as we stay near these levels, everything is going to be on the safe side, because we don't have any major rejection yet near this point. And the chances are that we will continue consolidating near these levels, going up and down and up and down until some point here where we break this resistance and continue going up. The only thing that could change this theory is if we see some kind of strong rejection here and we see the price dropping down to the previous levels. But I can tell you that so far this doesn't look like it's going to happen, and we will most likely keep consolidating near this resistance area until some point here where we manage to break it and continue up. Now we do have another resistance area after we break above this resistance zone here around 1 cent. But I don't expect the price to struggle so much around that area, but you'll have to be aware of it, because this resistance area that we're facing right now is the strongest among them. But we do have another one, which is the trend line of this downtrend that started last year. So as soon as we break this level here, we're going to come towards this level and retest this trend line again. And this trend line was retested 2 times earlier. One was at all-time high, and the other time was around November of last year. Now some people might argue that we are most likely going to be rejected at this point here and drop down towards the previous levels. But I personally don't think that's going to happen, and that's for a specific reason. Because if we take a look at the MACD, we can see that we have a divergence for this downtrend. So as the trend was forming lower lows here and here, if you take a look at the MACD, it was forming higher lows and going on an uptrend. Now this means that the selling pressure has faded and the downside momentum is coming to an end. So we are not likely going to see a rejection at this point. We might see some kind of consolidation or an initial rejection that maybe goes near this trend line before breakout, similar to what we have at this point here. But I don't expect a major rejection at this point. And I think that the price will most likely break it and continue going up from here. So as soon as we break out this level, the road towards the previous all-time high is going to be open. And that's not all, because we are going to form a new all-time high for Telcoin. And that's for a reason, because if we take a look here, this was the previous all-time high at around 6.6 cents, and the price should come and break this level because of the overall structure itself. Because this is a 5-wave structure, and we can't yet consider this structure as a complete structure, because what we have completed so far was 4 waves, which are these 1, 2, 3, 4. And in order to consider this structure complete, we will have to come and break the previous all-time high at this point. And when that happens, I expect some strong movement above the previous all-time high, because we don't have any historical resistance to hold the price at these levels. So as soon as the price breaks the 6.7 or the 6.6 cents, we are going to see a strong movement from here to the upside, and that will end the overall structure for Telcoin before starting a very long-term correction from here. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and tell me what is your target for Telcoin and how far do you think it's going to go from here. This was it for today, guys, and until next time, stay safe and see you later.